draft boards ready. Let's go. While they chase headlines, he's digging through the tape. Third string grind, every snap, every rep, everybody talking first round. Same names again. Danny in the shadows, finding value in the 10. Stopwatch ticking, notebooks full of ink. Missed by the cameras, but he sees what you think you didn't see. From small schools to backups with a chance. If there's a sleeper on the board, he already made the call in advance. Danny Savage, draft guru. Breaking down the board like a pro really do. Late round legends, yeah, he's standing on the truth. Day 3, Danny turning big in the proof. When the lights fade out and the crowd goes home, that's when the future gets quietly grown. 6, 7 round undrafted dreams, you connecting all the dots in between the schemes. Traits over hype, film over fame. If the league missed it, he's calling the name. Every year got a steal, every class got a few. When they go and show brand, Danny says, watch this dude. Danny Savage, draft guru. If it's sitting on the board, James feeling it too. From the war room top to the long shot crew. Day 3, Danny, yeah, the legends come through. Yeah. This is Danny Savage, draft guru. Let's go. Let's get into it. This is Danny Savage, draft guru. Let's get into it.
Boom. Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, draft guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like, hit the hyper button. Also, don't forget to click on the notifications so you don't go live. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming quick. Michael, boom. Thank you for jumping in the chat. Sorry if I seem a little out of it. I'm just getting burnt out at this point. It's a big difference of doing this like a month, 2 months out of the year instead of 12 months out of the year. But, you know, how can I phrase this? It makes up in the end for it with my knowledge. But it's just, you know, because you figure once the draft is over, then I got to grade everyone's drafts, do undrafted free agents. I'll probably have 10 to 14 days off before I start on the 2027 draft class. All right, we're going to be talking sleepers. We're going to be talking about Georgia Tech defensive tackle Jordon Vanderberg, 6'3", 310 pounds. Now, kid is a freak. Well-traveled. He's well-traveled. He was at Penn State. In my opinion, Georgia Tech had this kid playing on the nose. They had him playing straight up zero tech. And in my opinion, this kid is a 3 tech whatsoever. Yo, you guys know me. I'm not into like how people test. I'm not. But like he tested off the charts. He ran a 4.84 40. Yo, check this out, man. He ran a 1.61 10-yard split. That's faster than most edges, bro. 10-inch hands. He had 3 sacks, 10 tackles for losses. In my opinion, this just shows you even on the collegiate level. Cowboys blog is in the house. Boom. Thank you for jumping in. That just shows you on the collegiate level, even like coaches ruin more kids than develop kids. But Jordon Vanderberg, Georgia Tech, is a name to look out for late day 3. And he did 225 35 times. This kid's a 3 tech, straight up 3 tech. I don't know why they had him playing. They played him 0 or 1. He's not a 0-1. Yet, ironically, last year, this just came to me. Last year, Georgia Tech's 0 tech was a kid, Zeke Biggers. And bro, he was like 6'5", 350, 340. Hello? What do I know? Next is a kid, Giovanni EL-Hadi, guard out of Michigan. I've been doing videos on this kid for 2 years. Listen, bro, just to be nice, all the names I give out, I'm going to throw one video in the comment section, but all these kids I've done videos on. Giovanni EL-Hadi, guard, Michigan, 6'5", 320, almost 11-inch hands. Straight goon, 3-year starter, straight goon. He has to get, I would say, stiff, robotical a little bit. Might have to get better in pass production. Watch this kid go to the Detroit Lions. Not saying nothing after that. Watch him go to Detroit. Watch him go to the Detroit Lions. I'm going to leave it at that. Read between the lines. Now, next is a kid, bro. I don't know how this kid's not getting more hype. His name is Shad Banks, linebacker at the University of Texas, San Antonio. Kid's a highlight reel. He's 6'1", 230, 92 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 3 fumble recoveries, 3 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. Yet, if Shad Banks played on Texas Tech, everybody would be talking about this kid like he's a first-round draft pick. It's amazing. But you play for University of Texas, San Antonio, you consider Bazora, I guess. What blows my mind, listen, I got a rant. So last year's Big 12 winner was Texas Tech. What would Texas Tech have finished in the SEC? What would Texas Tech have finished in the Big 10? What would Texas Tech have finished in the ACC? And then we'll do the independents. Does anyone with a half a brain cell think Texas Tech would have beat Notre Dame? Get back to me on that. That's why I like 3 kids on the entire team, and they're on defense. But, they play garbage, man. What do I know? I stick with what I stick with. It's been working so far. Like I said, sleepers, 7 a day. Wrapping it up. Devontai Smith, corner/nickel. Started at Bama, then went to Notre Dame. 5'11", 200 pounds. Banged up in 2025. In 2025, he only played in 7 games. So you figure he got hurt in that 7th game. He only really had 6 games of production. And he had 18 tackles and 3 passes defensed. 5'11", 200 pounds. Like I said, late day 3, if this kid goes into an undrafted free agency, that would be criminal. But like round 7, it ain't his fault he got hurt. Just listen to what your doctors tell you. That is a crazy, crazy, crazy steal. Now, here's a kid, I just don't get it. These bullshit channels talk about this kid, Delby Lemieux. I call him that. I can't pronounce his last name. 6'5", 305-pound center. Here's the problem. He played for Dartmouth. Now, I'm going back since I was a kid. But just for the people with, short, brains for BBs. Every year, there's a kid from the Ivy League that, he tested great. Oh, look at him driving guys 20 yards downfield and pancaking them. Yeah, that's great. Because the guys he's playing against are future fucking bankers. The guys he's playing against are future guys that are going to work on fucking Wall Street and rob all your grandmothers and your 401k. That's who he's playing against. And then, everybody is like, okay, one thing I'll give him, he went to Dartmouth. He's smart. But now, then they said, he had a great week at the Senior Bowl. Now, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 months. 4 months to work out and prepare for the Senior Bowl, where you had other kids that played football games 14 days before the Senior Bowl. So who do you think is going to be healthier, stronger, no nagging injuries, has been in the gym like a maniac the last 4 months. A kid like this, he didn't even make my rankings. I'll put him in my sleeper because every year I hear, oh, generational. That person's he's the next Warren Sapp. He's the next Bruce Smith. He's the next Lawrence Taylor. If I had $1 for every time I heard the word generational come around draft time, be a millionaire. And yet every year we always get that one Harvard kid. I can't remember, man. I'll remember it though. There was a kid, man. He had like a weird name, like Brock something. He was a defensive tackle for Harvard, just tossing people. So evidently he was playing against much lesser competition. He transferred to like either Florida or Florida State. Never heard from him again. Why? Because now he met people up to his standard. So this kid Lemieux, watch. He turns out to be all pro. But not in my world. I wouldn't take a chance on him. At 13, we got, this is another kid slipped through the ranks, bro. Cyrus Allen, wide receiver, Cincinnati. 5'11", 195. What can I say? He had 51 catches for almost 1,000 yards and 13 touchdowns. Snubbed. Somebody didn't like him. I guess his mother didn't put out to one of these officials. And if you don't think shit like that happens, bro, you should go. You should coach kiddie football. You should coach. Shut my fucking mouth, bro. The long story short, in 2 years, this kid's had. I don't care. This kid's had 22 touchdowns and 2,000 yards in 2 years. Yet he's sliding under the radar. He can take the top of the defense off. He can stretch the field, and he also can be used as special teams. Yet nobody is even talking about this kid. None whatsoever. And here's another kid I'm going to give you. And he's playing prime time every single weekend. Willing Pauling, wide receiver, Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Originally, he was at Wisconsin, and he went off at Wisconsin, Big Ten. That's to be, how many times I've always said, like, stats in one conference do not equal stats in another conference. But he went off at Wisconsin, 5'11", 190 pounds, transferred to Notre Dame, big play threat, only 26 catches for 381 yards, but 6 touchdowns. Sleeper. No one's talking about this kid. Someone is going to get a day 3 steal out of this kid. It's fucking, excuse my language, it's crazy that, like, the other day I had to put out a Penn State linebacker in my sleepers, and I'm putting out Notre Dame kids in my sleepers. It's crazy. That's the world we live in. But unfortunately, like with this draft thing, it's not me, but like people just want to hear you talk about the same people like over and over and over. Not me. So what? We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We got 6 more days coming up, and I'll be putting out 7 sleepers a day before that. And we're done, man. That's it. I'm done. I'm burnt out. Watching too much football. Like I said, after the draft, I'll be live all 3 days. And then after the draft, I'll start grading the drafts that night. Then we have the undrafted free agencies to go through. Undrafted free agents that make teams, that sign to teams. And then you figure by like maybe 14 days, you figure by May 15th, I'll start on the 2027 class. Actually, I've been making a list already for the 2027 class, but whatever it is. So listen, I apologize. I put this video out earlier, but things come up, but it is what it is. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it is for life. Cowboys blog, boom. Thank you for jumping in the chat. Michael, thank you for jumping in the chat. over and out. I'll put some videos in the highlight section. Give me a minute in the comment section. Peace.